Ladies and gentlemen, this video is now in session. Obi-Wan 362 Gamerlon presiding, and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Last time, some story happened? What is this nonsense? It's weird. It's weird is what it is. It's very weird. But this time we're gonna be jumping back in, and it looks like we actually get a we're actually gonna get another cutscene. So we head off to Agrabah again. For who knows for the how manyth time. Before we hop on in here, we have to pick ourselves a companion. Ooh, sweet, I don't think we've used you in quite some time, and I'm 98% certain we haven't used that Roxas. So it's gonna be interesting. Because of those monsters, it's not safe out there. We set up this board so the citizens of Agrabah could ask for assistance. It filled up before we got it nailed to the wall. That sucks. What I'm saying is, we could use some help. When you get the chance, check the board. Got it, kid? I feel like these guys should have names. Shadowy cloud monsters have been spotted in the Scarab Sands. They need to be dealt with before they reach the city. The Desert Sand Patrol Squad. That's weird. You're going to help. Great. This one's all yours. Head out to the Scarab Sands to help the DSPS with their request ASAP. SPS, UPS words. Hello there, fools. Don't mind me, mind Baby Riku. Baby Riku shall devour you. Baby Riku will murder your face. Aw, you almost got a shot, Roxas. Don't worry. Don't worry, Ventus. You'll get a shot one of these days. Probably sooner rather than later. So it could be later. What the heck do I know? Man, I'm starting to get concerned that I think my allergies are starting to act up, and I'm real concerned about that. Because I'm like, my nose is getting a little stuffy. So you're checking the bulletin board, huh? No slacking off now. I'm the one you're the ones that need help from a child-looking person. But like, I'm really concerned my allergies are catching up with me, and I'm gonna end up being sick. Because like, I woke up this morning and I'm just like, bleh. Like, I was still tired. I even went to bed kinda earlier than normal. So I'm like, I shouldn't be tired. I was like, couldn't reach my nose. All these issues. I'm just like, great. Just peachy. So hopefully whatever this is just dies. I don't have to worry about it. But I will say I'm a tad bit concerned at the moment. But nevertheless, defeat the creeper plant. What? Stop. Who is a creeper plant? That's not a real thing. That's not a real botanical thing. We can't rely on outsiders to do all the work. No, you can't. I'll show you what the royal guards are capable of. Okay, have fun. Bye-bye. We are capable of standing right here. Forever. I also realize that my accent isn't even kind of the right area. But, c'est la vie. There's no turning back once we leave. Make sure you're ready. What? You're joking, right? Like, I'm good. You guys are the ones that are having issues. I've come out here probably more than you have. Annoyingly enough. I guess this is also where some of the bonus missions happen. So like I've been here more than I care to have been here. Now, thank you. How are you? Hi guys. How's it going? My name's Gamakichi. What the... My word. So, like, I keep trying to do, like, some of the missions and such, and, like, I've made it farther in the Coliseum than I would have ever expected. Largely thanks to my illustrated Ventus. But, I've made it really far, and also thanks to the fact all the kids are guilted now. Those kooky kids, they're all guilted now and grown up and saving China. But, oh, frick, it's supposed to be special attacks. But so I'm like, yeah. And then, like, I made it to tier 11, which might be my cap. But so I'm just like, well, I have to reach the weekend in order for me to do any more leveling up of the Keyblades, so that I can grind up the mithrils. Since I need, 10 mithril, is it crystals I need for everybody? Hello, prize egg. Come here, my friend. I shall devour you with my Keyblades of Death. The Keyblades of Death. It's like the announcer from like every Behemoth game ever made. Except what I said was too sensical for that. That's right, you must perish. Get out. Just get out. What have you got to say for yourself? What are all these monsters doing here? That's what our job was! We were called out here because of monsters! I swear, did you even read the bulletin board? Did you even read it? I swear, sometimes people, you gotta learn to read. And it's okay. It's okay if you don't like to read. I don't like to read. Which means I picked a really dumb profession because it's like 90% of my job. Probably 50% of my job is reading. The other 50% is writing. But like that, you gotta read the board, or you're not gonna know what you have to come out here and do. Come on, man. Come on, it's basic logic. You can't go out on a job and not know what you're supposed to do and expect to ever get the job done. Because then you wouldn't even know when you were done. You would just keep running around like a crazy person, trying to finish things when there was no way to do it, because you don't know what you're doing. Now that I've harassed that guard for probably longer than was worthwhile. Then turn and defeat a Morningstar. Sit, piece of cake. Piece o' kake. Don't even know what that word means. So I gotta complain about this for a little bit. So, last summer, whoop. Okay, let's see. Hold. Inflicts damage in exchange for defense. That's doesn't sound super good, but all right. Do it anyway. Suck it. Gosh, dang you stupid box. Last summer, while at a
comic convention, a friend of mine and I bought, I guess I shouldn't say bought, pre-ordered a game called Japanese the Game. The game is supposed to teach you how to speak Japanese. Like, they turn the grammatical aspects of the language into a card game so that you can look at, you can figure out, like, okay, this is how you form a proper sentence in Japanese. Then all of the cards themselves are vocabulary words. And so you have to, like, put them in the right order and stuff. It's... Seeing the cards makes it seem better than my description is making it sound. But so, like, we were like, okay, this is intriguing. So, like, they were sold out at the time. And so we're like, okay. Like, but we'll still sell it to you for the discounted convention price. And so you'll be able to get everything. And it'll be great. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, as I said, that was last summer. Which is now, like, what, 9 months ago? 8, 9 months ago? It was supposed to show up in September? I'm not sure if you're aware, but we're past September now. September of last year, that is. So it's a little problematic currently. So we're like, well, great. So we've been waiting, and like they've posted very few updates. Like, their website was terribly out of date. Their Facebook page, like, didn't post a whole lot. We had to email them back in September to be like, hey, it was supposed to show up by now. It didn't show up. They're like, oh, sorry. They're like, and I was like, oh, and by the way, you didn't tell us when you sold it to us that what we were getting was a pre-order. You made it sound like you were just out of what we bought, because like we bought a bigger edition because the two of us split the price. In the game, like they had cards there with them so they could demonstrate how the game worked. And me and my friend are rather big fans of games. You couldn't guess from the fact that I play games on the internet. But so we're like, this will be fun. So like we bought one of the bigger editions. It's supposed to come with this nice pretty box. Everything. But so like I had to email them so I could get a confirmation email that I purchased the thing. Like there were a bunch of other things that as time went on we started being like, maybe we made the wrong decision. So after looking into it, like they're apparently hold on. Getting lost in the desert will cost you your life. Remember that. Okay. Turns out they're a Kickstarter company. Which there's nothing wrong with that. But so the person who was in charge of the company wasn't, shall we say, terribly communicative, and charitably speaking had, some rose-tinted glasses as to what was actually happening within the company and to the company. And so he didn't exactly express what was going on to the rest of us in an accurate fashion. So now keep in mind, I'm saying all this, and the reason I know that now is because some of the people who used to work for his company started their own company, bought the rights to the game, and are now having to fulfill all these orders. And they posted this beautifully giant post on the Facebook page letting us know that, hey, company's under new management. And guess what? We're gonna be working on getting this to everybody as soon as we can, including the Kickstarter backers. And when I read that, I was like, you guys haven't even finished the Kickstarter peeps yet? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So, yeah. I just thought I would share this lovely story with you. And I will update this story when the game arrives. Hopefully it doesn't take too terribly long. Because like the people who bought it have made it very clear, like their first priority is going to be fulfilling all outstanding orders. And like they've even said like they're refusing to take any more orders until all outstanding ones have been satisfied. Which is the right call, which is the right thing to do. But so I'm just like, man, I really hope that our game shows up eventually, because this is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. But so as I was thinking about it earlier, I'm like, you know what? If it shows up soon enough, we will have it in time to learn Japanese, so that we can watch Attack on Titan without the subtitles. Maybe. We're almost there. But who knows what those black cloud monsters are up to? Be prepared for anything. Oh, I will be. I'm always prepared to fight the wizard. I will fight the wizard. Yes, and these helicopters. These gummy-copters. They're a bit harder than you'd expect from a gummy, but hey, whatever. So yeah, I felt the need to complain about that, because like it's only been a recent development that they've been like, so we're new people and we bought the game and we'll be making things work now. So I'm like, oh, okay. Why, hello, giant plant. I hope you're ready to die. You poor, insignificant fool. You thought you had a fighting chance. But not with Illustrated Ventus here. Nay, Illustrated Ventus will make you rue the day. And then he'll take that rue, and he'll make a gravy. That's right. That's right. Went all culinary on your nonsense. Though, speaking of culinary nonsense, don't suppose any of you lovely viewers live in Chile by any chance. And you might say, Obi, that's a real weird request. Well, I recently discovered that there is a spice called merkin, which is... Shoot, now I gotta... I'm trying to remember what the chili is called. It's just gonna pull that back up. Of he. Nope. I thought I looked Google it here. It is the. While I'm doing that, I can pull up the next one. Ahikacho de Cabra. Yes. It is a It's basically chili powder, just made with a specific chili, which is the Ahikacho de Cabra, which isn't sold in the United States. So, if anybody has access to such thing, I would be very interested. So I hear it's delicious. These are the ones we're looking for. Get them. Uh-huh. I see. Oh, that's simple. Just a just bop you on the nose. That you don't even. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. That was probably offensive. Look, I know it's not your fault. You don't have a nose. I didn't mean anything. I didn't mean anything by it. Okay. Sometimes I just say things. Like I say things like you and your black friend. Like I say words, and they come out of my mouth. And I don't mean anything by them. I just talk. I just ramble until the video is done, and then I don't talk anymore. Then I stop talking. Until I have to talk to like a judge or something. Because the people at work are like the only people I see during the week. I see people at work, or I see people in the parking garage. Those are the places that I see people during a typical work week, because I have no life most of the time. Though I don't know about everybody else. Like it always feels like when I've got something to do, like I've got a lot to do, and like it's the most frustrating thing for me to be like, look, most weeks I have literally nothing to do. I just sit around. I'm sorry, I don't have literally nothing to do. I have these recordings to do, and that's it. You took care of the monsters? I'm glad they didn't make me walk back. Thanks. I'll let the DSBS know. Cool. But yeah, so like I do not need this many stitch medals. Don't need you, don't need you. Don't need you. That'll get me through. Then we can figure out the rest of it here in a minute. But yeah, I feel like when I've got stuff, like I've got a bunch of stuff, and all the rest of the time, everything is completely copacetic, and I've got next to nothing to do. So I don't know. Gives us an extrapolation of if it rains, it pours. Looks like there's another boast. Of course there is. You said the board was full before it was even put up. My precious goods. I was crossing the sands when a big gust of wind scattered my belongings. Can someone retrieve my wares from the desert? Signed, Courtyard Merchant. Okay, buddy. That's a weird name your mama gave you. I'll take this one. Oh. You want to come with? Fine. I can always use another good soldier. You're welcome. Protect the guard from the heartless while he searches for the lost wares. Yes, the lost wares. Indubitably. This is the most fillery filler that ever fillered. Also, it appears that someone is hammering something somewhere. I want to be like, do you not know I'm recording right now? How dare you? I heard you're helping out the palace guards. They're lucky to have you around. I know. I'm so thoughtful. I'm so thoughtful. Oh my. I was like, Roxas will kill him. Roxas has got this. And these poor chumps are all speed types, which means they die. I tried doing a mission earlier using this setup, and I really think I'm gonna need to swap the beast back out, because like he's just his usefulness kind of hinges on like your opponent having an absurd amount of defense buffs, and like that's cool. And for as long as I don't have anyone who can strip, no one that can strip away buffs, like super helpful. But bring it on, Wibble Wobble. You may wibble and you may wobble, but you shall also fall down. I guess it's Weeble. Never mind. It's supposed to be a Weeble Wobbles. Whatever. Whatever. Does it look like I care? Are you not entertained? Go, baby Riku. Just music to my eyeballs. Music to my eyeballs. Not like the sheet music kind, because that gosh. I could do without sheet music. I'm sorry. I used to do choir and stuff, but man, I hated reading music. I hated it. So bad at it. And despite being a choir kid, like I'm not super good at reading music and or staying on pitch. So, as you probably have recognized from any video in which I've ever sang. But jeez. I love the children, the trio of children at my beck and call, because they bring the power. They bring the power with them. The desert's a big place. Yeah. It'll take some time to find all that merchandise. Like, do we even know what we're looking for? Did he give us a manifest? Did he give us a list? Or is he just like, I lost some stuff in the desert. Go, bring me all of my stuff. Go. He actually said, bring me all of the stuff you find in the desert. And we just kind of assumed he meant that it was stuff that he lost. But he actually just wanted, like, everything anybody had ever lost in the history of ever in the desert. Which I can't imagine that was nothing. Is it 3 or more? What? 3 more special attacks. Okay. That should... Crap. No, that's the third one, right? Yeah, I did one in the first fight. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It'd been weird to have to use Diz there anyway. I wonder... Yeah. I don't know, like I keep trying to play with the order of my medals until like to greater and lesser success. But I don't know. Not another raid boss. No. No, Charlie. Charlie, no. It's time we bring Usui in here, Charlie. Charlie. Whatever. Do that. Do that. Hope you're ready to die. Get out of here. Boom, raid boss. Get gone. Just get gone. Get
Get gone. Get gone. Get it gone. Yeah. Anyway, I said we were only going to do 10, and we are only going to do 10 today. So, again, thank you all so very much for watching this. Again, before we end off, I'm going to go ahead and show you where I am in the Coliseum. I am up to tier 11 on round 4. And it's starting to get difficult. It's starting to get challenging. Awful challenging. As far as events go, I have all of the Avatar coins I showed you before. Zaldin, I have made it to 7, and I cannot make it past it. I cannot get past it, and I hate it terribly that I can't. What's even worse is that it's against a magic. It's against the magic, and I still can't do it. And that makes me sad. That makes me feel bad for Ventus. About called him Roxas. Then the Daily Jewel Challenge event was pretty easy, at least for me, because I was able to just use my Riku, and you guys who have awesome medals set up for it, like it was pretty much piece of cake. But anyway, again, that does it for this video. Thank you all so very much for watching this. If you enjoyed this video, then by all means, do feel free to hit the like button. Of course, if you dislike this video for whatever reason, the dislike button is right there as well. Comments are always appreciated, but try and keep them spoiler-free. And again, thank you all for watching this, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this video is adjourned.